Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Alright, today we're going to be watching another in our series of occultish type horror movies. Watched quite a few at this point, so some of them would be Rosemary's Baby, The Omen, we watched The Ninth Gate, Devil's Advocate, Sleepy Hollow, and most recently Brotherhood of the Wolf, which was one of the most insane movies I've ever seen. Today we're going to be watching the remake of Suspiria. So today we get witches. Woo! I have seen the original Suspiria. I watched it many years ago during a kind of horror movie with friends gathering. One of my friends picked it, and it was definitely very interesting. I remember the extreme visuals, the color, the music and sound, just kind of how trippy everything was. I'm very curious to see how this is going to be updated. It also looks like it's fairly long, considerably longer than the original. So they must be adding in some different elements, I guess. But this has Tilda Swinton in it, who is, of course, a fantastic actress. Also says it has Mia Goth. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what this is going to be like. Hope you guys will come along and enjoy it with me. Get ready for a long one. If you would like to have a say in things I watch in the future, if you'd like to get early access to reactions, full-length reactions, also exclusive content. I just finished doing House of the Dragon Season 3 exclusively for Patreon. Head on over to Patreon, check out what we've got available. If you want to just hang out on YouTube, I appreciate you guys too. Likes, comments, please. They help with the algorithm so I can get more eyes on the channel, especially with videos and movies that maybe are less well known. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I want to get to 100K and get a silver play button one day like all the cool reaction channels. All right, let's watch Suspiria. Here we go. Oh yes, this is 1977. Ooh. If I remember correctly, the movie takes place in Germany at a dance school. Germany in the 70s, a very difficult, interesting time. Chloe Grace Moritz? Looks like her.
That's what, yeah.
Half a season.
We're in a good mood.
I have a patient that is coming in 5 minutes. I can ask him to come back later, please.
Alright, so patient has to leave, so we must consider this important. Interesting things that they're showing and focusing on with the camera.
This song.
It's all very, like, all over the place, very jittery, which I guess is how she's acting.
Wissen Sie, was ich meine?
That is her! I didn't know that she was in this.
Wissen Sie, was ich meine? They're going to try to keep her alive after all.
Marcus?
Los! Besetzungsplätze, bevor die Jungs wegnehmen!
Seats before boys take them? She's definitely all over the place.
Ich hatte recht. Sie sind Hexen.
Starting off just somebody blatantly saying it, huh?
I have to tell Sarah to get out of there. She's the only girl I actually give a damn about.
Her delusion has deepened into panic. Oh. Constructed mythology is interesting. I mean, of course you would think that it's crazy. And she's acting crazy.
Olga's already figured out things. She saw how they groomed me.
So, maybe she's involved.
They've been underground since the war.
And you think they can hear you now?
Decrepit old building. Of course it makes sense. It's still not, Germany is still not, like, really rebuilt in a lot of places.
They took my urine. They took my eyes.
What does that mean? Took eyes? Hear the sounds? Isn't that like a Freemason symbol? I told you I heard sounds! Oh, is she trying to... Oh, anything with eyes? That's what she's hiding? Anything with eyes. So they are seeing her through the eyes. Interesting.
If they found out I was here, they won't hesitate. Sie werden mich schlachten und meine Fotos vom Teller fressen.
What, if they find out you're revealing things to outsiders? Interesting. Of all others, but whose place no one else can take. Interesting.
This is a waltz thinking.
Interesting music. Music by Tom York. Okay. YouTube might make me cut it out, but... Country homestead Christian. Like to the extreme, with the little caps, long dresses and sweaters. Rasping breathing like that always just makes me so uncomfortable. I have asthma, so when I hear stuff like that, it just really freaks the hell out of me, thinking about things that could happen. Is that her mother then? I don't believe in the original that they showed the main girl character, Susie, yes? I don't believe they showed her family. I could be misremembering, though it's been a little while. But I assume that's who that is. Oh, the wall. So, of course, during this time, the Berlin Wall is in place. Germany is divided into East and West Germany. It looks very bleak. We'll just say very bleak.
Sie sind Fräulein Bennion. Guten Tag.
Miss Tanner.
Yes, come in.
Madame Blanc. Madame Marcos. Aha.
I tried to call you at your hotel this morning to ask you if we could reschedule.
Where's this, though? This is not the school.
It's not a good time just today.
I'm sure.
But here you
The
are.
school looks... Maybe I'm wrong. That's interesting. It's gotta be with her breathing, right? And if that's her mother that was breathing like that, raspy, then the comparison with that's interesting to think about.
Come in, Susie. Your insistence to audition,
This is the audition.
to catch Madame Blanc on a good day, but you really shouldn't be here at all.
But you get the secondaries for your audition.
Gut, dann fang an.
We got creepy mannequin stuff going on in here. Strange looking mirrors. That is a real person! Real person!
Prefer dancing
That's
without
a
music.
real person! I thought those were mannequins.
You can keep time in your head.
Damn.
Yes?
They were very still. The sound with the floor and the mirrors. Ooh. Oh, we're not gonna see the...
You're so close to the fuse.
Hey, there's Mia Goth
Holding a bird.
and Tilda Swinton. Ooh. The breath. Ooh, the sound of the breath really is pretty central, huh? So far to this movie. Oh, like she hears it. Ooh, oh, oh. Ooh, that was disorienting. Oh, here's who you wanted to see. All right, so that kind of moment with the spinning and like the zoom-ins on Tilda Swinton and everything, that was making me think of the original movie.
I'm really worried.
Fräulein Bennion, kommen Sie.
Worried? Are they talking about Chloe Grace Moritz?
Miss Madame Blanc. Well done, Miss Bennion.
You're in!
I imagine you will need to return home to settle things.
Right now.
Good. This is Miss Wendegast. She acts as housemother for our dancers who reside here.
This is the school that looks...
We offer dormitory-style rooms, rent-free.
It comes You know, that's interesting because I was going to say it comes across as more like communist architecture than I was expecting.
Fällt der room open.
Expecting more of like a witchy house.
Do you know Patricia?
No, she heard them talking.
We'll send you one of our girls to help you with your learning.
After lunch?
It's all right for you?
It's all, yes. It's perfect.
That's a cool shot. The sound, like all the sound of like voices and breath. The rain. Always very rainy and dark there, huh?
Hi, I'm Sarah. We're gonna have to take our chances on the street.
Sarah. She's the only one that Patricia cares about.
We weren't here by 6. I had to take the room for another night.
Why are you smiling?
I'm sorry.
The men walking by?
When you said Berlin a second ago, you said everyone in Berlin, and I just thought that includes me now.
Well, her hair is very long.
Miss Blanc came into my audition, but she left right after.
She's ignoring all questions related to her family.
She kept the company alive through the war. And the Reich just wanted women to shut off their minds and keep their uteruses open.
Yeah,
That was blank.
interesting.
Thank you.
Right, because Patricia said they went underground after the war, the witches part. So during the war, were they above ground? Like, I know occult, Nazis had some occult interests.
It's a bomb!
Oh,
I
damn.
can smell it! During the war, he was a Nazi SS, an officer. Now he runs the German Employees Association. Don't get how awful that is, do you?
That is awful, and he deserves to be kidnapped.
Just worried about my friend.
Act 2, Palaces of Tears. That was a sudden and dramatic cut. Oh, back to the doctor. Interesting. How she's just singing and she moves around like Patricia was. Each of us has the name of her choice. Choice for what?
Martinchen.
Are they voting for either Madame Marcus or Madame Blanc to be in charge?
Marcus. Marcos. Pavla.
Interesting.
Vendegas.
Look at her just dancing and posing there.
Mother Marcus.
Female commune of witches.
Ich enthalte mich.
The concept of it, and like they were saying,
Mutter Marcus bleibt an der Macht. Von nun an sei keine Stimme gegen sie.
no one's vote be held against her.
Lang lebe Marcus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and they were talking about they want to make sure that women have autonomy, financial autonomy, you know, probably after some seriously negative experiences in the war and everything. And interesting incorporation of history. I definitely don't remember this being in the original.
Hör auf zu träumen. Meine Kleine.
What's wrong with that one?
Sie muss wissen, ob wir nach der gestrigen Abstimmung endlich weitermachen können.
Last night's... Uh-oh.
Was mit Patricia passiert ist, war schrecklich. Aber jetzt
What happened to her?
müssen wir das Ritual noch einmal versuchen.
Try again for what?
Die Frage ist nicht nur, mit wem wir es wieder.
Who to try next?
Wir müssen auch sicher gehen, dass es gelingt. Egal mit welchem Mädchen.
This is interesting framing and how they're slowly backing up.
Sarah ist ein gutes Aushängeschild für die Kompanie. Sie ist hier zu Hause.
So Patricia was saying that she could feel them like inside of her and that she had wanted it and now she doesn't. So that's something about whatever that ritual is. And now they're gonna have to pick someone else. But what happened to Patricia? Damn, look how bleak it all looks. What is he doing? All this sights with like the gray sky and the rain and... This is country home? It's through East Berlin. Imagine that. And you know, everything that happened, the division of that city, division of your whole life. Some people like this just literally home, work divided now, but whole families were. The fact that he's actually allowed to go back and forth regularly is something. Crazy looking stairs.
This is my room. And here is yours.
Like how it literally echoes everywhere with the type of flooring and how the old walls and how empty everything is. We still don't know what happened to Patricia.
Frau Sesam?
Sie hat doch stark, Herr Doktor.
So she died during the war.
Good
Morning.
Interesting, like, the announcements. Oh, the kisses. The announcements are, you know, very school, but also, again, very, like... makes you think of, like... communism. But then you come here and you see the kisses.
This is Susie Banyan, who's joining us from America.
The sounds.
This was her audition yesterday. We are very lucky to have her.
And the sound of the rain.
Hello. I feel like I'm not even here.
Just smoking.
Welcome to our little family.
und zwei und drei und eins und zwei.
Again, the breath.
Eins und zwei und drei und
This is
Oh, uh-oh.
We know that she had dealings with people who are interested in targets.
Oh, they're trying to play it off like she was involved with the reactionary movements.
If she wants to live in a cellar filling bottles with petrol, that's her choice.
I guess it's a good excuse for someone to disappear.
And is going to pack your things and get the out from this box of rabies.
Box of rabies is a crazy description. I don't know if cackling right after you've been called witches and anger is really the smart choice, but...
It's a hot thing we do.
Passion and emotion in the dance.
Okay, so who will dance the protagonist? Sonia?
I can't. Not yet.
Caroline?
No one wants to do it?
I suggest that we all take it from the top.
They're trying to set up Susie to do it? Look at all the sitting poses.
I know it.
Ooh, that's a cool camera move.
100 times at the library.
Oh,
We rehearsed this piece for 10 months before we performed it.
I've seen it in person too.
First do it alone, then.
in front of everyone? Interesting.
Is someone to get kicked in the ribs.
Right?
See, like how they sit, the different dancers' positions they sit in is very cool. I always sit in weird positions like that. Ooh, the music! Oh god, when she's gonna be leaving. I have a bad feeling.
Okay, stop. Clear your head. I want you to start over.
That above
Have you
shot,
stretched?
and then the zooming in shot. These are very interesting camera shots. She just marked her for something. Like with energy. Oh. And the others feel it. Cackling! Oh god. She's feeling her feelings.
Komm mal her. Komm. Komm zu mir.
I feel like maybe you shouldn't follow the voice. But she can't see. That's what Patricia said, right? They took my eyes. Oh no. They locked her in the mirror room.
Remember, you start on one with the music, and if you feel ill at any time, just stop.
Is that what that she marked her with? Like connecting them? So she's like, "Ah!" She's like taking her energy and bending her? Oh my god.
Lauter!
Did she just have them turn the music up so they can't hear her screaming? Oh my god. What is it? What did it do to her face? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh god, what is this gonna be? No! Oh my- Oh god, no! Oh my god! Oh my... Oh! This actually makes me feel sick. I actually kind of feel like I'm gonna throw up looking at this, with the stuff coming out of her mouth. That's crazy. So somehow, with the touch, she connected them.
The first dancer who lost the run.
Oh, jeez. And it's like she put energy into her and then like took energy out of her.
I was trying not to throw up in your studio.
Susie, it's fine. It was wonderful. Sarah, can you take her to her room, please?
And it's like the movements she was doing, the things that she was miming to Olga. My god, she just completely pretzeled her. That's what a horrific way to die.
How enlightening.
Like a way for her to like take energy from Olga while getting rid of her by that somehow, or they just want to punish her for leaving. What happened to Patricia? That was so horrifying. What, like that was horrifying. Flashback? Childhood flashback? Huh.
No, Susie. We have to study America.
So even as a little kid, she was thinking about Berlin?
Susanna.
Mom didn't like it. She said they took my urine. What are they supposed to be, like, drug testing them or something? Is that the excuse? When really they're probably using them in, like, spells. Maybe to like, meld everyone's powers and life force or something and be under control. Mother Tenenbaum, Mother Suspirium.
Keine Verletzung an Olga.
Don't hurt Olga? Oh, don't hurt Olga. Look at her. Jesus Christ. Huh. Wheezing? She's alive? She's alive? Oh my god. Withdrawing a polite greeting. Oh my god, she's alive? You just said mustn't hurt Olga. You're all putting meat hooks in her. Couldn't move all day. Felt like someone had... They killed the chief of the bank? I need to be able to pause and read these. That's like in the original. They're like ribs. Blanc. There's rehearsal morning, but Sarah... Oh my god. Mother Marcos. Oh my god! Sarah, me... Patricia certainly had figured out a lot.
House.
Jesus. Oh my god. What are they doing with her? How is she still alive? Is Patricia still alive in some horrific state like that too? I thought that was horrible when I was under the impression she was dead.
Eine junge Frau vermisst Melden.
Doctors get involved. She couldn't have known what she was doing. She just carried more... Our intention. Okay, so you were just pissed.
Reine.
Clean.
Sie könnte die sein, nach der wir suchen. Mehr noch als Sarah.
So they want her to replace Patricia in whatever
Nein,
role.
noch nicht.
She's clean? What is it, because of her upbringing?
Or are you this pale all the time?
I will leave you.
That's a funny thing for Tilda Swinton to say. She's also always pale! Not that I can speak.
The Amish split from the Mennonites in the 17th century. They were worried the Mennonites were becoming too liberal.
Her family's Amish? That makes sense.
You left religious thinking behind you then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not comfortable talking about these things.
Yeah, she doesn't even want to talk about her family at all.
Difficult not to be curious about you. In 2 days, you've auditioned, been accepted, and danced a lead. How did your journey towards us begin?
Interesting camera angles again.
Were you punished?
Yeah, but I felt I had to see you.
Well, like since she was a little kid, she was thinking about Berlin. Like she's been drawn here.
To dance folk in front of the one who made it.
Oh, she created the dance. Well, that makes sense. It's a magic witchcraft dance.
What I think it must feel like to
Oh,
You mean to a man?
No, I
she's
was
right.
thinking of an animal.
Animalistic. I assume that's what she means.
I'm going to ask Caroline to work on your jumps with you. Yours are nowhere near good enough yet. I'll have to build you up.
Wow, Tilda Swinton looks so witchy.
I need to see you dance at this level, time and time again.
I can do it.
Olga made folk seem like such heavy lifting. She never understood the heart of folk.
Maybe she understood it too well and was disturbed by it.
I'm relieved she's gone. Thank you for your help with that.
Your help with that? You just said she didn't know what she did. I'm assuming she doesn't know what she did.
Wants me to dance. The protagonist in Volk. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. She's so kind.
That's not what Olga would say.
Are you alright? I'm fine. I was just
Thinking about your friends.
I was thinking about what Olga said in rehearsal
Witches.
about Patricia.
What Olga said?
That they're witches?
Yes.
Oh, she means that stuff.
If I asked you for a favor tomorrow, would you do it?
Yes.
Pinky swear? Aw.
We might get caught.
You're gonna look for Patricia? What are they about to do? They're breathing again. What is that? Huh. Oh! Oh! Oh god, this is how they punish her?
Susanne.
Yeah. Oh! Oh! Awesome! Oh my god! Act 3. Borrowing. There's some crazy visuals in there. Straightening out the body. Madame Blanc. Oh, we got detectives? There's a older lady with like a baby hand.
Wir würden gerne die Direktorin sprechen. Frau Markus. Es geht um eine junge Frau namens Patricia Hinkel. Dann eine Person namens Blanc.
Das bin ich.
Interesting.
Warum kommen Sie nicht herein? Bitte sehr.
You don't even want them to see Blanc? Like, if they just look at the pictures on the wall, they're gonna see that that's not you.
Yeah, right across from us 36.
Try to find Patricia. Oh, they're sneaking into an office or something, right? Because obviously they'd be allowed to go outside. Like, those girls just left. That's the office that they took the police officers in.
Are you sure no one's coming?
Oh, I'm sure. Don't worry.
What did she just take? Damn, I didn't see what she grabbed.
So,
What? Where is she going? What is going on? That's the police officer. What? They've frozen them. What are they do- What the hell are they doing? What are they doing? Well, they've frozen them.
there's nothing.
She's just laughing about it? Like, does she think that those guys are there willingly? Or what the hell is going on?
This morning,
They just gonna,
we turn our instincts.
like, let those police officers go after and they won't remember what happened? Or are they gonna kill them? They had their rib hooks.
I want to start work on a new piece.
A new piece.
The inevitable pull that they exert and our efforts to escape.
Oh, that's interesting. See what kind of magic comes from...
Open again.
Huh.
Ali!
It comes from just Susie's instincts. What sort of magic comes out of that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh! The body contorting concerns me after what happened before. Not gonna lie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It is very animalistic. Madame Marcos. Ooh, the music is... What's wrong? Do they sense her? Well, she didn't look happy.
Du hättest mir sagen müssen, dass sie kommt.
Oh.
Sie wollte Susi einfach nur spüren.
Abstellkammer unter dem Parkett. Helena Marcos? Ich dachte, wir wollten sie nicht mehr so nennen. Wenn Marcos wirklich eine Mutter wäre, dann würden wir nicht in diese Situation stecken.
Interesting.
Das mag es von Fräulein Benjen selbst erzählen sollen.
Wir können doch jetzt nicht schon wieder ein Mädchen verschwenden.
Waste another girl.
Wir haben uns nicht für dich entschieden.
Not the light we chose.
Wenn Marcos dieses Mädchen
Wants this
will.
girl. So this is... So she has issues with what Marcos wants.
Wir haben rechtzeitig das Mädchen gefunden.
Does she, like, take the life out of certain girls to live longer? You know, like Hocus Pocus? Or does she go into their body and then, like, is in her body? Because that's what Patricia was saying, right? That she was inside me.
Balfour.
Ah.
Gut.
Curious.
Did you feel something there?
There? She's like, what?
What made you say that?
I don't know. Am I confusing you?
Oh, God.
It's,
Your dancing was orgasmic. What did they do with the police officers? And what happened to Patricia? Oh, the teachers are all there too?
Brauch aufgreifen.
Custom from the old ways.
Einen Zeugen.
A witness.
Freunde von der Polizei?
Der alte Mann, der uns die Polizei auf den Hals gehetzt hat, wird unser
The doctor?
Zeuge sein.
Keins von unseren Mädchen. Das würde sie verstören.
Make them insane. Witness to what? This ritual?
Ich sehe es jede Nacht,
Huh.
wenn ich ihr unsere Träume schicke.
Send her our dreams. Oh, that's what those creepy flashes. Oh, the lighting is cool. This is Ugh!
Is it true?
Don't use the hook. Your dreams are horrible. Why would she want that? What was that groan? Oh, that's the dreams. Is her mother wheezing? Why are there so many worms?
It's alright. It's okay.
You right?
Okay, so it must be that they want to put Marcos in her.
It took this long.
Maybe
Oh.
let me know if she needs a Valium.
The dreams, Marcos Company special. Which dreams?
She's right. I dreamt of hairballs and toilets.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I got a decent night of sleep.
Hairballs and toilets. Patricia said they took her hair falling out. Right. But there was like the worms over her face, decay, the mask. This is all deeply concerning. Taking. We've arrived at winter.
In einer gerade veröffentlichten Presseerklärung verlangt der Anführer der Geiselnehmer Märtyrer.
Matermund.
Könnte ich bitte mit Kommissar Glockner oder Kommissar Albrecht?
Name?
Klemperer, Josef.
Einen Moment.
Das Büro von der Glockner ist geradeaus zu Ihrer Rechten. Einfach Ihr Platz nehmen, Sie werden dann aufgerufen, ja?
I guess they didn't kill them. They sent them back out. They must have just messed with their minds. terror suspect. Damn.
Herr Dr. Klemperer, Sie werden erwartet. Kommen Sie.
They must have filled their heads with that story.
Wir haben nichts Außergewöhnliches gesehen.
Anything worth remembering?
Haben Sie mit einer Frau namens Markus gesprochen?
Glauben Sie etwa an Hexen, Doktor?
Dass Leute sich manchmal zusammenschließen, um Verbrechen zu begehen.
So he might not believe that they're witches per se, but that maybe they call themselves witches and they're
Verstehen
cults.
Sie, was bei uns diese Woche alles los ist, Herr Doktor?
Kommissar Glockner, heute ist nicht das erste Mal, dass wir uns begegnen. Sie haben versucht, mir zu helfen. Meine Frau.
His wife went missing?
Ihre Frau wurde auch vermisst?
So she didn't just die, she disappeared?
Anke Meyer, 1943.
Huh.
Durch ihr Engagement konnte ich Polen ausschließen. Dafür bin ich Ihnen immer noch dankbar.
Interesting. So, missing, like, taken.
And 1 and 2
Yes.
and 3. 1 and 2.
String outfits.
Do you want to do the jumps?
Oh, yes. She has to work on her jumps, right? That's what they said.
1 and 2 and 3. No. Elbows higher.
Jumps like that, like plyometrics, surprisingly very difficult.
You seem to have an aversion to
For,
them. I don't quite see why.
your cardiovascular system in particular.
There's a yield before the push, which I don't think you're quite understanding.
And she was talking about this earlier too, like the gravity, push-pull connection with the earth versus the sky, all about that energy.
Thank you.
Very forceful.
And now you.
He wants you to get way up high, huh? She's always smoking. Yeah, she's definitely lower.
What I really want is to be on the floor right now anyway.
That's because you're mistaking physical weakness with artistic preference.
Oh, damn. Calling her
At
out.
this point, the jumps are opposing the pull of the structure.
Oh, damn. You're trying to challenge your leader? Your teacher?
If I stay close to the ground now and go straight into the jumps where you have them later, the resistance is more emphatic.
More push and pull. I mean, you told her to go with her instincts.
How
what
aware
she
you are
feels.
of what times we lived through here 40 years ago.
Oh, we getting some more history?
We learned at great cost through those years the value of the balance of things.
This is cool. Circling her.
But we must aim upwards. We need to get you in the air.
Oh god, she's gonna take some of her power and put it into her, isn't she? So that she can go in the— Oh, they are! God damn it! Jesus. Leave her. Shit, that's literally what they're doing. Like, sucking the life out of her to put it into Susie so she has the jumps. That's crazy. Basically just sacrificing her.
Oh, Karin, du musst keine Angst haben.
Be afraid.
Es wird alles gut. Ja?
Of course, ultimately, it's so that Susie can be a vessel, right, for Marcos. So she's being sacrificed too. I wonder how they decide, like, who gets to be an actual part of this coven and who gets just used up.
Bitte.
Oh, this should be interesting.
She describes something like a revolutionary organization in a crisis of leadership. Was Marcos
Sort of.
very ill?
Guess that's one way of describing a coven.
I have friends there. I didn't see any evidence of this. No one has ever approached me or any of the other girls, as far as I know.
Who reads it?
It's not about approaching you. It's about stealing your life
This
force.
is Patricia's diary.
Oh, damn. I wonder if some of this will make sense to her, though, because, like, she has the symbols and the stuff about the movement and dances.
These two areas in Patricia's life were of equal importance. This is how transference happens.
Transference.
How delusion is made. Delusion, the lies that tell the truth.
Says witches.
Sure does.
Maybe Patricia's fantasies about witches,
Did she know that's what Olga said, too?
some other form of intrigue.
I see, that's what he's thinking. Gotcha.
There's a lot of love there.
Love and manipulation, they share houses very often.
That is
They're
true.
frequent bedfellows.
Very true.
Sorry I didn't see this.
Hate.
She needs to read more. Read more than just a moment.
Only. Maybe the police, they missed something.
Yeah.
Patricia, she did spoke of whole hidden areas of the building. Actual rooms that are secret.
I don't want to be disrespectful. It's a dance company. We're not talking about anything else.
Please, only look closer.
Looking closer is not going to be good for her. Looking closer is not going to go well. I guess it doesn't really matter because the girl, what's her name, Caroline, she was not doing any looking into things and they sucked the life out of her anyway for their own purposes. So.
Sarah, hurry up. I'm tired. I need a bathroom.
Genuinely curious how they choose who gets to join the coven and who just gets used up.
Part of the issue always is not being able to see your body in space. One angle in one mirror or on film is not enough.
That's why this room exists. Death torture room.
Energetic shapes, written in the air like words forming sentences. Like poems. Like prayers.
Spells.
Alright, she's definitely picking up on stuff because of the dreams.
Every leap into the air must be a coup de foudre.
I don't understand.
A strike of lightning. A bolt of love.
Bolt of love. What have you picked up about what you helped do to Olga from all of this?
There are two things that dance can never be again. Beautiful and cheerful. Today we need to break the nose.
Can never be beautiful and cheerful again since, what, World War II?
Macht euch keine Sorgen. Blanc arbeitet
What's
schon
up with
an
this
einem neuen
one?
Ansatz.
The new approach.
Was wir versuchen, hat es noch nie gegeben.
Woher wissen wir, ob es überhaupt funktionieren wird?
So it's been a really long time. If it killed that girl...
Wohl auch nicht überleben.
Das denke ich auch.
Patricia wollte nicht und Blanc glaubt, dass das der Grund war. Wir hätten es nicht übertreiben sollen. Sie war noch nicht bereit.
That's all.
Aber sie wollte nur Kaufhäuser in die Luft jagen. So ein Dummkopf, dieses Mädchen.
So she actually was involved with the revolutionary movement.
Make yourself in the image of its creator. You empty yourself so that her work can live within you.
Oh, this is straight up preparing her to become the vessel for Marcos. Not just her work live within you, her live within you.
What is it you want to be for this company? Is it the head, the spine, the heart?
I want to be this company's hands.
I feel like this was part of her dream.
Higher! Higher!
Oh, she feels everything.
Higher! Higher! Higher!
Ooh!
Higher!
Oh! Well.
Sometimes I only need to be told twice.
Oh God.
Woher wissen wir, dass keiner uns in die Luft jagen will? Vielleicht hat Patricia alles Mögliche über uns erzählt. Wenn Mutter stirbt, bevor Blanc mit Susi fertig ist, ist die Kompanie am Ende.
Oh.
Markus ist stark. Sie wird für uns durchhalten.
Du hast sie gesehen.
Genuinely, what is up with this one?
Wie kann sie das noch ertragen?
Wow. She couldn't take it anymore, huh? Yeah. She just couldn't take it anymore. I guess she was not a fan of what they were doing. Like, we did see her crying earlier, and she felt everything with Olga. Hidden in the walls. Oh, girl. I'm so worried about you. I mean, your counterpart in the original didn't make it, so... Yeah, they are in those walls.
40, 41.
Please don't tell me that's Olga. Still alive and fucked up down there. I see what she's doing. Because each floor should theoretically be the same amount of steps. So if she comes up short somewhere, that means there's a hidden door. Well, there's the hidden door. Just she was trying to see where it would line up with the voices. That's what she was doing. Uh-oh. This is definitely a bad idea. Bad idea.
Music.
Oh. Look at that picture frame. That's Blanc and Marcos. Oh! It's hair! Right? And, yeah. And juices. Masks. Not the hooks! Oh no. Oh, right. The suicide. Are they doing some sort of ritual? I mean, yeah, probably take that as a weapon, I guess. Again, with the breathing.
Patrizia wrote about three mothers.
Oh.
Predating
Poor
all
Sarah.
Christian invention. Mother Tenebrarum, Mother Lacrimarum, and Mother
Suspirium.
Darkness, tears, and sighs.
Sighs. The breath.
I saw images of that last night in porcelain. You can tell they have money.
Patrizia said that Marcos claims to be one of the three, but there is dissent amongst them.
Oh. That's what Madame Blanc was saying she wasn't, and not to call her mother. Interesting.
You can give someone your delusion, Sarah. That's religion. That was the Reich. The Reich had these things.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but in this case, they're actually witches.
Code names for founding members with metaphoric histories, I don't know. But I do know you're living with dangerous people.
Patricia could still be in that.
Yeah, with poor Olga.
I cannot promise that the authorities will come back to inspect a cabinet full of porcelain.
They were already in the secret rooms anyway. They just don't remember.
Perhaps you should leave. You have somewhere you can go.
Wow, she's really just grasping that everywhere.
Or better still, you leave it here. Not good for them to know that you have it.
She shouldn't go back at all. She should not go back there. Oh, it was, though. She did see you. Oh, girl. Ugh. She should not have gone back there. Huh. They said take her hair. Oh.
Let him call for the elders of the church, and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the Lord shall raise him up, and if he has committed sins, they shall be forgiven him.
My last one. She's my sin.
Damn, that's horrific. That's a just crazy thing to say.
Utilisez le son temps ici et criez suspendu et une espace. Souviens-tu?
Wait. She's realizing something is happening now.
You're making some kind of deal with them. I don't know what you're talking about.
God.
Whatever you have in your mind, nothing is wrong.
You just haven't seen the bill yet.
Nothing's wrong.
Eine Spezialeinheit des Bundesgrenzschutzes. In der Haftanstalt Stuttgart-Stammheim wurden am Morgen 3 der 5 RAF-Häftlinge im Hochsicherheitstrakt. Offensichtlich handelt es sich um einen kollektiven Suizid. Der Präsident des BKA, Horst Herold, teilte der Presse mit, die Bader-Meinhof-Ära sei vorbei.
Oh wow, we're at show night.
What's the matter with you?
Damn, those outfits. Okay, so the string outfits are just that.
Be so afraid about the white, Susie.
The white?
I need to see you from the very back room.
Oh. Paint?
Where's Sarah?
She came early in the morning, did her makeup and left.
Oh no. All the floors are darkness in the Mutter house, the mother house. Interesting. Oh.
Girls! 4 Minuten! 4 minutes!
Makeup is pretty crazy. Oh no, no, don't. No. Oh, Sarah, please. Oh God, and in the outfit? Get that shit on the wall. I guess she feels like this is the opportunity because they're all preoccupied.
Is it true?
Ah!
I knew it. I'm here. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ, look at her.
It's all over now. I'll get you out.
She's like all Oh my god, Olga! Oh my god, she's still in the... Oh my god, she's moving!
Patricia.
Patricia's like all... She looks like a dead body. Like she has rigor mortis. Ah! Oh, she's a zombie. Olga! That's Madame Marcos? Oh my god! She's still somehow in her own rotting body? What is this? Are they just slowly sucking the life out of her? Oh, Sarah. You know, it's like a normal pre-game chant, but given the connotation, sounds like a spell.
Guten Abend.
Oh, red heels.
Just dance as if she's with you.
Oh god.
Die Marcos Tanzgruppe
Ever?
präsentiert Volk.
The acoustics. Oh god. Now she can't find the way out. Oh, here comes the music. Oh god, what's happening on the floor? All the floors are dark. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Oh my god. Her foot is stuck in that hole. Oh god, oh no. Oh, why would they heal it over like that? Oh god. I'm gonna take her back and leave her the other victims. Oh. Oh god! What is she feeling? It's so interesting also the color, because most everything is so bland, but the red and the whites.
Sie ist bereit, Blo. Es ist Zeit.
What is this? Oh no, now something's happening to him too. The music is so freaky. No way they're bringing her out here to do the dance! Oh my god. He's gonna be able to tell there's something wrong, right? Dancing on that broken leg. Oh my god, look at her eyes. They're totally controlled. And what is she feeling from this? Jumps. The jumps. Oh god!
Bitte! Bitte bleiben Sie!
But
Bleiben Sie ruhig!
they brought her out here for this to happen. Like, they brought her out here to make this happen. Why?
Wir haben...
Oh god.
Bitte schauen Sie, dass Sie nicht fliegen lassen.
Yeah, how do you feel now?
Alles gut.
Oh my god, did you see how dark her eyes just went? You see how dark her eyes got? Like that felt good to her. Oh my god, man. Thinking about his wife. Here it comes again. But she's awake this time. Oh god. Yeah, here's Sarah.
I'm sorry I went off book.
Oh no, it's Madame Blanc. Oh damn! Well, she definitely knows a lot now.
We brought Sarah back upstairs to try to complete the performance in time.
What was the purpose of the performance?
They saw a dance, that's all.
It's all a mess, isn't it?
Performance is part of the ritual?
Why is everyone so ready to think the worst is over?
She means in the world? Like in terms of the war? Terrorism?
I could explain everything to you. I think it would be wrong, though.
Tu ne me laisses pas choisir parce que tu m'aimes.
Interesting. She doesn't want her to become the vessel.
Pas de rêve ce soir.
Fais-moi confiance.
Suspirium. Open again. That's what she said. Whoa. What's this hole? Oh, this is some freaky, oof, making me dizzy. Oh. And where is he going? Things cannot go anywhere good for this man. Oh, they're out. Why, are we feasting before the ritual? I said it had to happen. Damn, that's a heavy bag he's carrying around. Throwing away? Yeah, maybe throw that away. So was that all Patricia's stuff he got rid of? Oh, she just sat down at the other head of the table, huh? Is this just all the teachers, workers, aka the actual witches, and her? None of the other young people? It looks like it. And she doesn't really seem to be eating. Just staring weirdly. Oh god. What's gonna happen here?
Hallo?
That flash before. His wife.
Okay.
The hell? They make this happen somehow? Why?
Ich hatte nur ein paar Minuten, um zu verschwinden. Ich lief in die Wohnung und konnte meine Papiere nicht finden. Dann bin ich zu Fuß weiter, nach Teplitz. Mirek unterkommen können. Aber sie haben mich nach Theresienstadt gebracht. Niemand hat mir geglaubt, dass ich... Nach der Befreiung bin ich nach Zurich gegangen. Ich habe mir dort drin Neues. Mir wurde gesagt, dass du beim Einmarsch...
This is too positive and happy. Gotta be a trap of some sort. Like, I'd like to think that the coven could just somehow make his wife reappear and, like, he goes off into the sunset with her, and that's why, that's the way they get him off their case. But I don't buy it! That doesn't seem to be their style. Oh, those are the young girls. And they're weirdly stroking them. I got some sort of unspoken understanding passing. What? Uh-oh. She brought him there. She's gone. Was she not even there? Oh, witness. That's right. They fished that out of the water somehow?
Du hattest jahrelang Zeit, mit deiner Frau Berlin zu verlassen. Und wenn Frauen dir die Wahrheit sagen, sag ihnen einfach nur...
I mean, that is true. That actually was true. Cackling. They're like, Patricia told you we're witches. Whoa. Okay, this is trippy. This is the tunnel that she dreamed about. She's following it. It's like a Sleeping Beauty And she's following the light from Maleficent to the spinning wheel. Oh! Well, I guess here we are. Ritual time. Damn! Look at this chamber. And the breath. It's similar to the dance, huh? Ugh! Is her outfit made of hair? Oh god. She's just dead. Her outfit is 100% made of hair. Ugh. The sunglasses is crazy. Oh. Oh my god. They're like the sacrifices. Oh, Jesus. This is all parts of what her nightmares were. Oh my god.
I'm ready, madame.
This is what the dance was like. Oh my god. The younger girls must not even have any idea that they're there.
You look afraid.
King right for you.
Jesus, look at that. Ew!
Nothing of you left inside.
You think you're gonna, like, push her consciousness out of the body?
I came here for this.
Oh, Madame Blanc looks sad.
I waited long enough.
The hair outfits are crazy.
You must have no doubts, Susie. If you do, I can take you back.
Yeah, you'd save her? You let all those other girls be sacrifices. I mean,
this to be pure.
I mean, I get, like,
We all know that you want
to be in charge.
This isn't profanity. This isn't.
There's something wrong here. Can you not feel it? This is not right.
What did she do? Oh! She just killed her. She just, like, almost decapitated her with just, like, her will.
If you accept me, you must put down the woman who bore you. Think of that false mother.
Oh, her mother is dying during this? This is simultaneously? I thought this was before she left.
Reject her. Expel her.
Oh my god.
You are the only mother you need. Death.
What is that?
To any other mother.
What? What is that? What is it? What is that? What is that? Oh, we saw this and I thought it was her.
Which of the three mothers?
Mother Suspiria.
I am she.
Take the breath out of her. Oh god. It's just like literally like a skull. She's killing the ones that voted for Mark. She's making their heads explode. This is what she was doing at the beginning. Ugh.
Marcos!
Oh my god! The other girls are still just dancing under the spell.
Death to any other mother.
Marcos!
Wow. I mean, it certainly looks... She looks certainly pretty in that red light with all this horror happening.
Marcos!
Ugh! Ugh! That's her letting Mother Suspiriorum in.
What do you ask?
To die. Oh, God. They just want to die.
Mother, we're so tired.
Jesus.
What do you ask? To die.
if they wanted to live.
Sweet girl.
Or Sarah. Jesus. Ugh. The other girls are still just stuck dancing. This is crazy.
Keep dancing. It's beautiful.
Oh. Whoa, look at her. Huh. Now they all come under her rhythm. Yeah, what about him? He gets to leave? That was quite a twist. So she was born all along to be the vessel for Mother Suspiriorum and killed Mother Marcos and her followers because she wasn't actually a mother and she was daring to behave like one and try to transfer bodies and calling herself a mother. This is what I'm gathering.
Ja, und het is Schnee.
Madame Blanc kind of sensed it, but her crime was caring more about Susie.
Gute Nacht.
She's still out here just singing.
Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, morgen früh.
Epilogue. A sliced... That's... Oh, these poor girls. They have no idea what they even were a part of. What they did. All just back in their beds with blood on them. How does he just go back to his life? You can't. Oh, man.
Oh my god, what a night. I definitely drank too much wine. Fantastique. Oui, j'ai adoré.
Now you're gonna explain Madame Blanc is gone and a bunch of your teachers are dead.
Guten Morgen. Mesdemoiselles, j'ai besoin de toute votre attention. J'ai une très mauvaise nouvelle.
Oh
Il faut
boy.
que vous soyez... Madame Blanc a quitté la compagnie.
Jesus! They're really showing the cleanup. She's not dead! How the f- She's not dead. By some magical ability. Huh. What did Susie save her? Okay.
Also so geht das nicht mehr weiter, Herr Doktor. Gestern hätte ich fast die Polizei gerufen. Sie müssen auf Zeit sehr viel durchmachen, aber so geht das wirklich.
Oh! Oh! Oh shit. Literal pairs.
I regret what my daughters did to you. I believe you deserve to know the truth. Your wife did try to make it south to Teplice. She was apprehended by border guards. She was then taken to... She lived there for 20 days. On the 11th of November 1943, a man named Berger ordered her to stand outside in the cold.
Oh, God. She froze to death.
Hours and hours passed. Your wife had 2 women with her as she died.
Ugh.
Women she had befriended, who made her feel that she was not alone.
Does that give you some comfort, at least?
Her final thoughts were of a birthday. It was the first time you held her hand. But she wasn't afraid. She was thinking only of you.
Why? Is she giving this to him as a gift, as apology for what her daughters did? And so he doesn't try to expose them or do anything?
Of Olga Meyer, of Patricia Hingle, of Susanna Banyan, of all the women of your undoing. Every memory will vanish.
Oh my God, even of his wife? I guess that's one way of preventing him from talking to anyone.
Wir brauchen Doktor und Scham, aber nicht deine.
Jesus. Jesus.
Wer sind Sie?
Frau Sesam.
Oh my God.
Ja.
The sky is suddenly blue and colorful.
11. Magst du sie anrufen? Ja, mach ich.
Oh.
Komm, Lutz. Ja. Bis dann.
Oh, this is This is late. Oh, this is where their initials are. Last remnant of them. Okay, guys, well, that was Suspiria from 2018. Where to begin? I feel like there's so much that could be talked about with this movie that I'm absolutely not going to be able to actually talk about all of it in this video because there's a lot to discuss. So, first of all, I wasn't aware that Tilda Swinton was uh Madame Marcos too, under all that. Yeah, like I knew going into it because I had looked at the at some of the, like, just when I was googling it, it said that something popped up that said that she was playing also a man in this, so I knew that she was also the doctor. Like, I spotted that pretty quickly. um I'm not really sure why. It's interesting that they made that decision. But I didn't know that she was Madame Marcos. I think it kind of makes sense to have her be Madame Blanc and Madame Marcos, as they were the two opposing forces, so having her play both of them is kind of an interesting choice. I'm very curious why they decided to have her also play the Doctor. I wonder. Because if you think about it, there are not really a lot of male characters in this movie at all. There were actually more, I think, in the original Suspiria. We've got the police officers, but they play very little role other than to be, like, frozen, brainwashed, and humiliated. So you really just have the Doctor as the main male character, and the director chose to have it played by a woman, by Tilda Swinton. I wonder if there's something about that to have the entire primary cast be women. It's interesting. So, kind of interesting choice, but I'd be curious if anybody has some more insight on that decision. I will say that the makeup on that was not super convincing. Like, if you had any sense, you would kind of know, but as the movie went on, I kind of just forgot about it. It didn't really matter that much. So, I will say that Tilda Swinton was extremely impressive in this movie. I also feel that Mia Goth kind of stole every scene she was in. She was a standout, and I've seen her in not too much. I never watched the X Maxine Pearl movies. But I know she's like a big horror staple. I saw her in Frankenstein, and most recently The Odyssey, and I feel like something else, but I can't think of it right now. But I think this was by far her most standout performance to me out of things that I've seen. I think that the main actress playing Susie was not as compelling, and could have been a little bit better, but with what they were going with in the story, it does kind of seem like her being somewhat of a blank slate, just kind of makes sense also. Um, so I will say that as a remake, I actually think this is excellent because, for one thing, they take the bones of the original Suspiria, but they make a lot of significant changes, and add different things in to make this a completely different type of movie. The original, was very much a straightforward, like, horror movie and, like, art house picture and, like, psychedelic, trippy walk through this world of witches. And this one more was about telling a story. And that one actually, like, it could be at, like, any point in time, really, or place. And just like the, I this one very much was different in the sense that it was extremely grounded in a particular time and place, and the history of that location played a major role in creating the story and the story that came out of it. So you still did have those horror elements, you still did have those visual elements, which were very striking, particularly in the dance scenes, and the music, of course, and the gore, but and the wider bones of the story, Mother Superiorum. But this was a very different story. And I think that it tried to do a lot more, and some of it worked and some of it didn't. But overall, I think it was a very strong and interesting movie. Um, that scene with Olga was one of the most horrific things I have ever seen in a movie. Can't get it out of my head. And then when they came in with the rib hooks and dragged her out again, horrific. And then the whole ending, as batshit crazy as it was, also, I felt so badly for Olga and Patricia and Sarah in that situation, and I was just so horrified. But it also was very interesting the way that they took the dance into there and brought everything together. Um, the inclusion of her, of Susie's mother, that whole mother dynamic, also I think added something to it. And Susie coming from this Mennonite religious background added a different layer. I I think that there was thematically, the director writer was trying to do quite a bit in terms of, but with the historical components, saying, like, drawing parallels between both um the wartime Germany, Nazi Germany, so to speak, and the contemporary Germany at that time, divided as it was, and dealing with these various revolutionary, reactionary movements as it was, the youth versus old groups and such, and the actual coven itself. So the authoritarianness, the young girls in conflict with the older women of like Madame Blanc's era. But then also we have another era of the actual mothers, the ancient ones, kind of in conflict with Madame Marcos and her supporters. Because ultimately what it comes down to at the end here, and one of the big changes from the original, is that Madame Marcos is not Mother Superiorum. She's a pretender. Whether she has come to believe she is, and her actual supporters believe she is, or she's just lying and wants the power, is a question. And I think that also interestingly can play into what the doctor was saying about delusion in groups. But ultimately, she was not. And she was trying to use this ritual that seemingly was designed for Mother Superiorum to, like, come forth in a new body and be reborn, and maybe kind of get new followers too with the other girls potentially. She was trying to use it to extend her own life, to put herself into Susie's body, and before that into Patricia. And ultimately that was a betrayal, because they had anointed, as they said, pledged themselves to Mother Superiorum. So that ultimately it turns out that Susie somehow becomes the vessel for Mother Superiorum. But to me, it almost seems like she was born to be that. Madame Blanc talks about her making a choice, and she has a choice, but it very much implies throughout the movie that she was born for this. Ever since she was a kid, she was thinking about Berlin. She felt drawn there. As soon as she got there, she was like very easily brought into, she like felt things and felt it was right for her. She was very much brought into this. She what some of her visions actually just did have Mother Superiorum, and I thought that she was seeing Mother Marcos, but not just her, she was seeing Mother Superiorum. And her own mother, who was extremely religious, felt that she was evil and despised her. That's why she never wished to talk about the family. So there's a sense that this was like this is what she was born to be, and you wonder actually if Madame Blanc was just wrong and she did actually have a choice. Did she? Or was she always meant to be the vessel? Was she always in some way Mother Superiorum? Um, so that's very interesting to think about. Um, yeah, and the element of choice involved here in this is also interesting. And I think that also comes back to, again, the idea of authoritarianism, the idea of different political systems and how it's represented in the coven. So we have the members of the coven voting for who will lead them, but then that person is the ultimate authority. So there is voting, so to speak, but then whoever they vote for is completely in charge, and you have to go along with what they say. That, or if you like back out in some way, presumably you will be used up and their energy sucked out of you, turned into a sacrifice, as we saw many victims who even tried to leave without a full knowledge of what was going on ended up. And so what element of choice actually is there within that sort of system? And I think that also is not just touching on Nazism, but kind of fascistic or totalitarian systems in general, because there also was references to communism, to Sovietism. Not just with the choice of the building that they had here was very different than that in the original, and it was a very like Soviet style, like not as full on drab architecture, but it was harsh architecture. Maybe more towards like Nazi style, but not full classicalism, or um, but you also have that in the sense that they call themselves a commune. They don't take money, like they say they're a family, and you know they're welcoming girls in, and they so there's this idea where they have the idea of being for the people, in this case women, and like an idea of all together, but in reality they ultimately are all for whoever is in charge, right? Whoever's at the top, because that person gets to make the decisions. And not just that, people underneath them are often brutally sacrificed. If they step out of line at all, brutally sacrificed, even if they didn't know the full extent of what they were doing. Sometimes not even that. Like the Caroline girl, again, they harmed her in order to give more power, so to speak, to Susie. She had not stepped out of line or done anything. It's just that they needed it. Yeah, so I think that that's interesting. The other thing also is the views on women, female relationships, female solidarity, women's relationships with men. And you know, thinking about that in relation to that particular time period, but also World War II, that's something that they kept coming back to. And I think that's one of the things they were kind of getting at with the doctor, when they talked about making him a witness. They talked about all the women that he never believed, he listened to and just called delusional, or like a sort of guilt that he had with his wife because he didn't get her out in time, and it was implied that she wanted to go earlier, and he didn't listen, and then that's what leads to her death. And then they said the police officers were in there to be humiliated, so there's a kind of idea of women pushing back against this, system that's maybe kind of a cultural system and political systems that have been brutalist towards them. They talk about the Nazi regime where women are basically just made into incubators and mothers for the future Aryan nation. And so they're saying that they kind of had to go underground and with their coven and everything, like the idea of female collective and power was not acceptable as such. Yeah. But again, I also do think it's kind of saying is so you have this as opposed to this very male authoritarianism of Nazism, but they still draw parallels in terms of power dynamics. So it's very interesting, and again, all of those are things that are not present in the original movie that were clearly added in here by including all of the historical context and the discussion of the revolutionaries and the hostages and the Holocaust and everything. It was so this a very different type of movie. There's also like a lot of just like weird comedy involved. Like, why was Mother Marcos wearing sunglasses? The thing with Madame Blanc at the end where they put her head back on basically, and she interesting. Oh, another thing that I really liked was the constant reference back to breath, and I think that goes with the Mother Suspirium, what she supposedly represented. But they did such an amazing job with that of constantly referencing, you know, breathing sounds, moaning, the rasping breath, you know, the power of breath. Even when she goes and kills some of them, it's with that. And in terms of, again, like the sound design, it was very, very central, especially in the dancing. But even like in some of the background sounds, with there was not just moaning, but lots of breathing incorporated with the music, and how that ties in with Mother Suspirium's kind of what she's all about, I think is very creative and interesting. But yeah, there's just so much, and there's so much that I'm not touching upon because this has already been a really long discussion. But I think that there's a lot of that this was a very how should I say, ambitious movie. It tried to do a lot of things, and like I said, I'm not sure that all of them worked out as well as others, but the horror aspects were fantastic, and you know, I did see a lot of what they were going for, and I think it came across very well. I think this is a movie that I, even though it's really long, that I would want to watch again in order to see, going back now, knowing what I know, what I can pick up on, and more pieces, put more pieces together. I think that would be really interesting to do. But yeah, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. As horrific as it was, some of the scenes were just, the Olga scene is I'm not gonna forget anytime soon, nor that ending. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on the movie and on what I've had to say here, but I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's gotten pretty long already, so thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.